Today, I will introduce you to our little family summer challenge. I'm Sebastian Cauchy, and I love antiques and vintage. But before we start, I must ask you to stay tuned until the end of this video when I will tell you the funniest sale I've ever made on eBay. And this sale was made just last week. I've been accumulating a little bit of inventory in the past year. I decided it was time to sell on eBay on a larger scale, like in the good old days. After a family trip to London, I hired my 4 teenagers for the rest of the summer to help me sell a few things online. So this week, I decided it was time to give us a challenge. If we make it, they don't know that yet, but I will bring them to the restaurant of their choice. And believe me, they have expensive taste. The challenge rules are simple. 5 weeks, $5,000 per week, and 50 items per week. Anyway, so let's recap. 5 weeks, 250 items, and $25,000. That starts to be a good challenge. Are we up for it? Maybe yes, maybe not. We'll see. Those items must be sold at auction on eBay. As usual, we always start our auction at 1 penny. No reserve. Yes, I'm crazy like that. You can check the listed items in our Cauchy's eBay store. I will leave a link in the description. We will list all sorts of things to reach that goal. Vintage toys including G1 Transformers, Barbie, G.I. Joe, Pez, Hasbro Wrestler, Silverhawk, Mask, Dinky, and one of the rarest Lego set from the 80s. Also some quality antiques and collectibles, including teacup, silver, jewelry, jadeite, Pyrex, watches, Sherman, Swarovski, and teapots. This will be a lot of work, but also a lot of fun. Hopefully, we will impress you. My teenager will learn the business, and I will make some room for new treasures. We'll keep you updated on this challenge weekly. Please tell us if you think we can reach that goal in the comment below. Hey, we're already making an update right now. The first week of our challenge was looking good. We managed to list 73 items. This was a great start, but a 3 feedback user won 10 items for a total of $3,159.51, and he did not pay. I will show you his feedback. I don't really understand why eBay is granting those type of account permission to bid. Anyways, this is part of being an eBay seller. Forget about this. Life is beautiful. Our total for the first week was $7,449, and we sold 63 items. Our best sale were at number 3, a very rare side part American Girl Barbie doll vinyl case. It's just a vinyl case, and it sold for $517.77. There is not a lot of Barbie cases that will make you rich, but this is one of them. This is a real bolo, as few dealers will recognize it. I was extremely surprised about this book. This is a collector's guide to Barbie doll vinyl case. It was written by Connie Greg Kaplan. Inside, you will find all those amazing vinyl case. And at the end, in the crown jewel section, we will find our vinyl case that we sold on eBay. And it's one of the top 3 vinyl case. It's described as very rare, featuring unusual graphics, that it has a nice pattern. It's evaluated at $600 to $800. What surprised me more about this book, okay, you can see the book, purchased that brand new a long time ago. As I was researching this, I said to myself, well, I should recommend that book to everyone. And looked online, and there it is. Wow, what a find! You can see the price. I couldn't believe it. That was on Amazon.ca. If you look at it on Amazon.com, it's still a very expensive book. It's more than $250. You can see it also at Abbey Books, where you can find a copy for $250, but it's just in an acceptable condition. If you want something good, or even just like new like this one, you're gonna have to pay $340, which I feel for that little book, it's expensive. If you ever find it, you can buy it and you can resell it for good money. Again, Collector's Guide to Barbie Doll, vinyl case by Coney Greg Kaplan. And at number 2 this week, this is a vintage Universal Geneve railroad grade, and it sold for $685. Now you can see here, just here, it says railroad grade, and it's 1205-0, which is the number of the model by Universal Geneve. And railroad grade watches, it's always rare, and they are great bolo. Please take the time to like this video and definitely subscribe to our great channel. You'll thank me later for that. This would be much appreciated. We're gonna go back to our presentation, and at number 1 this week, this is a vintage Magot de Taxco Mexican enamel sterling silver arabesque necklace, 55531, and it's sold for $686. Now, Magot de Taxco, she was considered one of the best Mexican designers, and her real name, it's Margot Van Voorhees Carl, and she was born in New Orleans. She started to work in the 30s in Taxco until 1974, when she was forced to close her business. She had some financial problems, so that's life. I will also show you one book about Mexican silver. It was published by Schiffer Book. It's a larger book, and we have a section here on Margot, and there's sections of a lot of very good designer. And as you can see right here, this is our necklace. So on the first page, and there's a reason why this necklace is there. It's very, very characteristic, and it's a very nice design, very appreciated by collectors. That concludes our recap for week 1, and we're going to week 2. Week 2 was a hard one. We had a lot of problems with our dedicated server where we host our photos and many of our websites. We had to switch providers. I also changed my computer since it didn't meet the requirements for editing videos, so I upgraded also at the same time my desk setup. As a result, we did not list a single item. We are falling behind schedule a little bit. I can already talk about week 3. We already listed 57 items for week number 3. We will see the result next week. Now, you remember at the beginning of this video? And now, as promised, my funniest eBay sale ever. My vintage 1972 Snoopy trophy. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse, which is written on the plate on the trophy itself. And it sold for a penny and was shipped to Texas. Thank you, John, for your business, and for all the other eBayers out there, don't forget, you snooze, you lose. Hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for our next adventure.